All right, we're back with some Friday night NBA action. Pretty interesting matchup here. Well, an interesting line, actually. Quick recap yesterday. We were 1-1. We lost with OKC against the Bulls. Great job by Derrick Rose to carry them to the finish. Durant did have a good game like I predicted, and then we won on the under with Miami. On the year, we're 13-6, so let's just keep plugging right along. That's profitable. Let's keep going. Interesting match. Interesting line here between Atlanta Hawks and the New Orleans Pelicans. Excuse me. The Pelicans are only getting 2.5. The Hawks are one of the best teams in the East, and it looks kind of like one of those so-called trap games, but I don't buy it. I like the Hawks. They play defense. They're well coached. They're not going to take a night off. And I think New Orleans is going to struggle again. They're not shooting the ball particularly well. They don't have their everybody back, and they don't play any defense at all. So I look for the Hawks to take advantage of everything all around to go ahead and get this win and win by close to double digits. Let's start breaking it down. The Hawks, they come in. They're averaging 99.3 points per game, shooting 45% from the field, 32.9% from beyond the arc. All decent numbers, good offense. They're great at with the assists. They really move the ball. They make that extra pass to get the guy open for good open looks. Also, they're doing pretty well in the paint. Horford's playing well. You got Millsap's playing well. Korver should be back tonight. So they got some good pieces. Kind of sad they lost Amari Carroll to the Raptors where he moved on. But still, this is a good Atlanta Hawks team. Defensively, this is where it all starts for them. They allow 95.3 points per game, 40.8% shooting from the field, and 31% shooting from distance. All solid averages, and New Orleans has not been shooting the ball well. They've been putting up a lot of shots, but they have not been scoring, and they've been doing absolutely nothing on the defensive end. And until that changes, I see no reason to take them in any game at all. You've got to play defense in order to be successful in this league. Let's talk about New Orleans. Love Anthony Davis. I like Alvin Gentry as the head coach, but he's an offensive coach. Defensively, he doesn't do that great of a job, and they're going to have to shore some things up. I know they're running thin right now. Another reason, though, to back the Hawks. New Orleans, they're averaging 100.8 points per game, shooting 40.9% from the field and 33.9% from distance. So they're just over 40% from the field, and that is not good. Anthony Davis has, he's had to carry a lot because they got guys out, and I can understand that. And until those guys get back and they start playing better defense, like I said, there's no way I can back New Orleans. Hawks are simply a better team. Defensively, this is where they're hurting. New Orleans, they're allowing 115 points per game, 48.3% shooting from the field, and 40.9% shooting from distance beyond the arc. And that's horrible. They're one of the worst defensive teams in the league as per statistics and points per game. And I have no answers for them. Alvin Gentry should have learned last year. Golden State's a great team that he was assisted for, not because of their offense, but because of their defense. Their defense turns into offense. That kind of helps to have Steph Curry. But still, it started with the defense. Golden State was one of the best defensive teams in the league last year. They knew their assignments, great fundamentals. They knew where they needed to be. New Orleans not playing that way at all. And they're going to need to do it if they're going to make any sort of run this season, which a lot of people thought they would with some talent. When they get that talent back, they're going to have to play defense. But tonight, I like the Atlanta Hawks. I think they win this game close to double digits. I think they definitely cover this 2.5, and they definitely win this game. So look for Atlanta to go ahead and go into New Orleans and roll them and play real well. New Orleans still struggling. That's going to be one of my NBA picks today, and I wish you guys luck on your picks today.